Hey everyone, I'll be 45. I'm just going to go through here on hopefully a fairly short video, kind of showing the different weights of 5 of my different handguns. I have one wheel gun, 4 semi-automatics. I have a full-size Glock 20, a subcompact Glock 27, a KelTec PF9, and a Ruger LCP. And I'm going to show and tell the weights of these guns, empty with no magazines in them, and then what they weigh whenever they're fully loaded. All of these guns have been safety checked. Take my word for it, please. We'll start off with the lightest in the semi-autos, go up to the biggest and heaviest, and then we'll do the revolver. Let me zoom in here a little bit. You can see that scale right there. Okay, Ruger LCP, little 380, 6+1 capacity, no magazine, 8.6 ounces, no magazine. I have a fully loaded magazine here, 6 rounds in it. 11.7 fully loaded. KelTec PF9, no magazine, unloaded, 12.9 ounces. I have a fully loaded 7 rounds, 18.1 fully loaded. Glock 27, unloaded, no magazine, 19.4. I don't have a loaded magazine down here, but I had weighed these before and I wrote them down. Glock 27, now the Glock 27 loaded with a Glock 13 magazine, which would be 13 rounds versus a standard 9 rounds in the magazine, weighs 29.8 ounces. Now you take off the extra weight of the magazine length and the 4 extra rounds, I don't know, take it down to 28 ounces or whatever, I guess. But 29.8 fully loaded with a G13 magazine versus a factory magazine. Glock 20 10mm, .6 ounces, no magazine, fully loaded with the factory mag, 39.5 ounces. So I mean that's getting up there, but I mean you have a very large gun, very large. Then I got my SP101 here, unloaded, 25.8 ounces, loaded with 5 rounds is 28.3 ounces. So 28.3 ounces fully loaded, you only have 5 shots versus, I guess about the closest in capacity would be the 380, but you're losing quite a bit in firepower. Let me zoom this out. Losing quite a bit in firepower. I'm sorry, in energy. I mean you're shooting a 357 Magnum versus a 380, but you have 5 shots versus 6 shots. This you can go 7 with 6+1, but weight difference is significant. This and the Glock 27 are real close as far as loaded weights. Very, very close as far as loaded weights. So if you kind of would like to carry a revolver, but you think about revolver weights being so much more than a polymer semi-auto, it really isn't the case. And I mean, and this here isn't even a Smith & Wesson scandium framed super lightweight. This still is a full steel gun. It has an excellent feel, but you still have that weight to help counter that recoil. I've never fired one of them super lightweight 357s, but from what I understand, it's not a pleasure to shoot because they are so light, and you put a magnum round through it, you don't have that gun weight to help keep that recoil tamed down. I've said this before, but I actually carry this, and it is darn comfortable. I mean, the only wide part on it is the cylinder here. Everything else is very, very narrow. If you look at the width between a Glock 20 and that little revolver, the revolver is still wider, but it isn't, astronomically wider, but it's a heck of a lot shorter. And then you get up in here and this just gets super skinny, whereas with something like this, I mean, it's wide and fat the entire way down. But I just kind of wanted to show the weights of some of these, fairly common, fairly popular, from the real tiny 380s all the way up to a full-size Glock 10mm. But it's just kind of gee whiz information, I guess. But hope it was beneficial to y'all. And I appreciate you watching. Stumbling over my words, typical. But y'all take care. Have a good day.